what type of fashion do you think is overrated? Do you think like skinny jeans or hats, or what's something that comes to mind? You go, that's the stupidest thing. Why is that constantly something you see and you're like, I hate that?
Man buns.
That's definitely a good one. I definitely get that one.
I hate that so much. God, I hate it so much.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of Josh, I remember he had that back in the day. His little it wasn't necessarily a bun. I think it was a ponytail, but
Yeah.
same thing. I'm like,
He had it
guys,
before it
come
was
on.
popular.
Yeah, this is true. He was very hipster about it. And you know what? He looked really good too. I'm not gonna lie.
Changed Dillon's mind.
Yeah, I would definitely say that's one. One that comes to mind for sure. And Joel, you and I can definitely relate to this as of recently. We went to Vegas last month, and we were out in the town. And bless our lovely ladies. They spent all this time getting ready, and they looked gorgeous. They looked doll to the nines. They looked awesome. But the one thing that always screws it up when a lady gets really dressed up and nice is when they wear heels. And their feet just start aching and burning, and all you hear is them complaining about how they're wearing heels. And Joel and I were just talking about this, going, no one made you wear those heels, and you look just as good without them. Like, I'm not looking at your feet going, man, what really makes you is your feet. And the way they curve in the arc. I'm like, no, take them off. You'd be great in flats. I don't care. Wear sandals. I don't care. I mean, it's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like a complete. It's just a different perception of what when we're filling our suitcase, they're like, oh, what's gonna look good, and we're like, what's gonna feel the best.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they don't care about that question. I mean, not all women, obviously, but our girlfriends and wives are falling into that category where it's like, if I have blisters by the end of this, that's the price I have to pay. It's like, you don't have to pay that price at all.
And the thing is, because all the women out there that are listening to this probably thinking, oh, you guys just don't understand, you don't get it. I mean, you're right. First of all, I don't understand, and B, the second thing is, I think women give heels more value than men do. Now, I'm not saying that men don't like heels. I don't think they look bad. I just think that the amount of popularity that they have with women outweighs the amount of popularity men have about women wearing them. I think that's just completely separate, and I think it's something to where I look at it and go, women, why are you torturing yourselves? Like, you look great. I don't think a man's going to go after you because, if everything else was messed up and you were wearing heels, he'd then go after you. I don't think so. That's not the thing that's making the deal.
And why is the fashion come from? I'm sure it stemmed from heels that were 1 inch, and now it's just grown into 6-inch heels and the thinnest platform that your foot could be standing on with a spike going through your foot. It's that's the new fashion. Why? Who's deciding this? Why do we all have to agree that this is fashion?
There's
we just feel no, that's too uncomfortable.
I forget his name, but there's a guy that invented the heels,
Mm-hmm.
and he created it to accentuate the calves. To show off the calves. That's why when they not invert, but they break their toes. They're basically standing on their toes to accentuate the calves.
Yeah.
Muscles.
It's all to bring out again. I think it brings out your calves, and I think I heard that it makes your butt look smaller or bigger. I can't remember which one.
Oh, hell no!
That was not correct information I received. But again, I highly
It's
doubt.
way bigger.
I have never stepped on my toes and said my butt got smaller suddenly. That has never happened. Let me tell you.
My butt shrunk.
Dude, my butt just shrunk.
You have a
big time.
bad case of butt shrink.
I hate when that happens to me. Joel, you said, do you agree with heels? Or do you have another one?
In a similar vein, fake eyelashes. I hate them. Can't stand them. They look like if somebody fell asleep on a spider and woke up and looked at the mirror and be like, I'm ready to go out and dance. That's what fake eyelashes look to me. The spider legs.
I don't think I mind them that much because I don't think I don't notice them that much. I know that something that I don't think is overrated at all is hair. I think when women do their hair, it looks great. So if a woman's hair looks great, who cares about her eyes?
What the heck?
No, I think I just don't think I notice them that much when they're there.
I'm purposely shutting up because I know my wife is eventually going to listen to this.
You be honest.
We all know that the ladies are going to listen to this later, and we're going to get
big trouble.
My wife already knows how much I hate fake eyelashes, so I'm.
Yeah, we were already vocal about most of this stuff. At least I hope so.
I think my wife is the most beautiful thing on the planet, no matter what.
Well, she is very, very beautiful. We will say that.
What are you saying, Dylan? What the hell are you saying?
Oh man, I love it. Keep going.
I will come through this computer right now.
Luke, let's talk in the shower, like I said.
Okay.
Go get him. Don't let
Cody,
up.
any overrated items that come to mind?
Oh God, you know what? I thought of one and then I forgot.
You need to be more prepared.
A bonnet.
A bonnet.
A bonnet.
Yeah, a bonnet. Those are overrated.
You're watching too much
I
Handmaid's Tale.
guess if it was the 1830s.
It's not.
Cody has Little House on the Prairie on loop. That's all he watches.
He's like, you know, these bonnets are overrated.
I don't understand the point of it.
Everyone in Vegas is wearing a bonnet.
The old bonnet glasses.
Cody, you got to bring
Yeah.
bonnets back. You got to bring them back.
Bring the bonnets back. That's
Bring
BBB.
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 Hashtag BBB. Hashtag Better Business Bureau.
The Better Business Bureau's handing out bonnets.
Dude. Cody needs to buy a new internet service.
Free bonnets for all good businesses.
We have gotten so off topic.
Yes, we have.
Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, so it's heels and bonnets and eyelashes. Things I think are overrated.
And man buns. Don't forget the man buns.
The man bun. I forgot about that.